people of the world. We hope this message finds you in good spirit and health. It may or may not have come to your attention that a group of people calling themselves Anonymous had made a video called Anonymous, the Plan is Now Life. Phase 1, initiated. War against the system. In this video filled with various Zionist Hollywood productions, the audience is encouraged to register at the forum, whatistheplan.org. When people want to read in this forums, they have to register using their real IP address, and the forum is based on US soil, providing easy access to authorities. Furthermore, leader thugs of WITG are trying to promote their retarded online cult called Videcraft, in order to become a 21st century L. Ron Hubbard. When Plan Me was announced, hinting to all the flaws in the actions of the leader thugs of What is the Plan, you accused critics of being COINTELPRO, like Scientology deals with its critics using fair game tactics, exposing yourself as the hypocrites and cowards that you are. You are trying to use Anonymous as your personal army and therefore harming the very idea of Anonymous. You must deal with the consequences. Not by your own actions you helped to create Plan Me. Future alone will decide which plan will prevail, and which plan will perish in the darkness. As time goes by, let a Plan C and a Plan D arise, for diversity is in nature itself. So, world, I present to you Plan Me. Your first action will be, read the Green Book of our brother Muammar Gaddafi, trolling the stage of international politics since decades. This will help you to understand why NATO at the moment is trying so hard to kill him. His Green Book consists of 3 chapters. First chapter is about politics, where he lays down that Western parliamentary democracy doesn't work, because it leads ultimately to corruption. Gaddafi says that power has to belong in the hands of the people. The second chapter is about economics, where he identifies the Western dweller as that, what he truly is, a dead slave. Gaddafi wanted a world where no human being has to live as slave. The third chapter is about social issues, where it is stating that man and woman shall have the same rights as human beings. Make copies of the book, give it to others, spread it, translate it in your language, share it, for information is free. Your second action will be, understand how the media is constantly lying to you with their biased movie clips they show you about the situation in Libya. Inform others about the situation in Libya, and a criminal syndicate calling themselves NATO are trying to kill a man who built the great man-made river project to water the deserts of northern Africa for agriculture. They are trying to kill a man who is trying to establish a gold-backed currency within all of Africa in order to help the people of the whole continent. They are trying to kill a man who opposed the concept of the New World Order with its little sister AFRICOM, which is trying to establish US bases and troops on African soil. Spread this message, translate it to your language and re-upload it. You will find everything you need below this video. Learn about the Green Charter and the Green Committee movement. Inform other movements like the Real Democracy Now movement from Spain, which slowly spread over Europe. The third action, build your own Mathaba, meaning and talking help you all become aware. We, the people of this world, will set up popular committees since we embrace direct democracy and organize ourselves into people's conferences. Ignore these, who claim to have no power over you or pretend to be your leader. This system has failed us so many times, it is now time for us to build our own. Ignore the mass media, search for the truth, for that the truth shall set you free. Ignore agents infiltrating your Mathaba. Get to know your neighbors, talk to people, smile to others, start becoming human again. For when we were kids, we were very human. The fourth action is, form among you green committees, meet in secret or in open. Proclaim your allegiance to the Green Charter. Study the Green Book. Register your people's conferences. Provide encouragement to others around the world. Prepare for a future World Congress on Crimes Against Humanity. You have 6 months to prepare. This is not about religion, nor it is about race. This is about us, the people, who all live on the same planet. The few that rule over the many are using the same tactics since thousands of years, called divide and conquer amongst others. Let us unite and rise up, and together we shall free us from our bonds. As fellow retard Gaddafi said, all of you can cut pieces of green cloth, measured exactly 2x1 in dimension. That is your flag, the flag of people's power, of hope, of truth, of the future. build own communication systems. You can use the ones from the oppressor, like Facebook and Twitter, but you must not rely on them. It is inevitable that this message will be attacked and censored as hard as possible. Some will argue that this is not Anonymous speaking, because Anonymous supported the uprising in Northern Africa called Arab Spring, which of course was a CIA operation. Some will argue that this is not Anonymous, because the wrong words and graphics are used, which of course is bullshit, since Anonymous does not have corporate identity. Some will argue that this is not Anonymous speaking, simply because they are full of crap and have not yet grasped the very idea of Anonymous. This might be our last chance. Let's all unite under the Green Charter and prepare for the World Congress on Crimes Against Humanity.
We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.